Before we kick off today's ride, just a quick reminder. Always wear your helmet and gear and make sure your bike is in top condition before hitting the road. Safety comes first, not just for you, but for everyone around you. Ride responsibly, follow the rules, and respect other drivers on the road. Now, let's get ready for an amazing journey. Welcome back to Throttle and Thoughts, where the road never ends and the adventure is just a throttle away. Today, we're heading to Thekkady with a massive group ride of 32 riders. It's 5:30 a.m., the city is still asleep, and the road feels endless. Today's adventure starts early, with a full tank and a lot of excitement ahead. I'm gearing up for one of the biggest group rides I've ever been a part of, with 32 other riders. Our destination? Thekkady. It's a 3-hour ride through some of the most scenic routes you'll ever see. This journey promises not only adventure, but unforgettable moments on the road. First stop, the petrol station. A full tank and we're good to go. The ride from my house to Throttle is peaceful. The streets are empty and there's a certain calm that only the early morning can bring. It's that perfect start to the day before we all meet up for the big ride ahead. It's quiet now, but soon the road will come alive. The temperature this morning is just right, cool enough to be refreshing, but not too cold while riding. It's that perfect balance that makes early morning rides so enjoyable. The air feels breathable, and as the sun slowly rises, it only adds to the comfort. It's one of those mornings where everything falls into place, setting the tone for the day ahead. I arrived at Throttle just in time to meet the crew. 32 riders, all ready to roll. There's something powerful about seeing that many bikes lined up, engines revving, and everyone's excitement building. After a quick huddle to discuss our route, we were ready to hit the road together. The anticipation was electric, and we knew this ride would be unforgettable. And we're off. 32 riders, moving as one. The thrill of riding with a group this size is something else. We're rolling through small towns where the roads are still quiet, with only a few buses and bustling commuters out and about. It's the perfect start to what promises to be an epic journey. The road ahead feels open, and the excitement is building with every mile. As we ride on, the sun begins to rise, casting a golden glow over the roads ahead. The quiet morning slowly gives way to the bustle of the day. You can feel the city waking up, people heading to work, buses filling up, and the traffic starting to build. The calm we had just an hour ago is fading, replaced by the hum of engines and daily life. But for us, we're still chasing the open road, ready for whatever comes next. As we travel deeper, the roads begin to stretch out, long and narrow, but still smooth enough to enjoy every curve. The further we go, the more the small towns come to life. People filling the streets, vehicles buzzing by, and a rhythm of everyday life unfolding around us. It's a beautiful blend of movement and stillness, a reminder of how connected we are to the roads we travel. In moments like these, it's not just the destination, but the journey itself that fills you with a sense of freedom. As we leave the towns behind, the landscape opens up. Long stretches of road, greenery on both sides, and the early morning light make everything feel fresh and new. This is why we ride, for moments like these where the road seems to go on forever, and the world around you is nothing but open space. It's pure freedom, and the kind of scenery that makes every mile worth it. The road ahead is simply beautiful, stretching out like a canvas painted with nature's finest brush. As you ride, you feel it, the way the smooth curves and endless stretches fill your soul. There's something about riding through a road like this that brings a sense of peace, a connection between you, the bike, and the world around you. It's more than just a ride, it's a feeling, an experience that feeds your spirit with every mile. As we start the ascent, the landscape begins to change. The tea plantations come into view, their neatly lined rows stretching across the hills like green carpets. It's a sight that makes the climb more than worth it. You can feel the temperature slowly shifting, the warm air giving way to a cool breeze, and those cold winds start to cut through your jacket. It's a refreshing reminder that we're leaving the lowlands behind and entering a whole new world. The sides of the road are now lined with safety barriers, reminding us of just how steep these hills are. With narrow roads and vehicles coming from both directions, it's starting to feel even more adventurous. Every curve brings a new challenge, but the thrill of it all keeps us pushing forward. The barriers might be there for safety, but they also highlight just how dramatic and scenic this road really is. It's the kind of adventure that makes you feel alive. Time to swap out the GoPro battery. As I pause, I can't help but watch the cars and bikes passing me by, curving around the bends, climbing higher up the hill. It's mesmerizing, seeing each vehicle disappear around the corner as the road twists up the mountain. There's something beautiful about it, watching the movement of traffic against the backdrop of the hills. Every turn feels like a new adventure waiting to unfold. After a good stretch of riding, we stopped at Kumbum for a quick break. The group huddled up to figure out where to stop for breakfast. With 32 riders, we couldn't all go to one place, so we decided to split up into smaller groups. It was important to keep things moving smoothly, and we didn't want to overwhelm any of the local spots. A quick recharge, and we'd be back on the road. We found a few local spots to grab breakfast. It's not easy finding a place that can handle 32 hungry riders, so we split up to make it work. A good meal and a chance to recharge before we hit the road again. It was a moment to refuel both the bikes and ourselves, knowing we still had plenty of miles and adventures ahead.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to say the
mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
This vibrant scene is not just picturesque, it's a testament to the connection between the land and its people. It's a sight that truly enriches the ride and makes every mile worthwhile. It's a feeling like no other, riding these curves and bends, surrounded by the ebb and flow of traffic and the warmth of locals going about their day. The scenic views are breathtaking, overwhelming in the best way. Seeing this for the first time is an experience you don't want to miss. Wow, I'm in love with this place. The hills embrace us on both sides, giving the sensation they might swallow us whole. This is the adventure we crave, the freedom of riding, a soul-freeing experience at its best. We've finally arrived at Thekkady. Now we're excited to visit the nearby elephant camp. This is a special chance to see these incredible animals up close and learn about their care. Let's dive into this amazing experience together. We've finally arrived at the elephant camp. It feels great to stretch our legs after the ride. Now it's time to capture this moment. Let's take a few photos together, showcasing all the riders and our bikes. This is more than just a stop. It's a celebration of our journey, and the joy is in the air. Let's create memories that we'll cherish long after this trip ends. Wow, this is the first time I'm talking to all of them. I've made so many new friends today. The elephant camp was an incredible sight. If you're planning to come here, make sure to check the timings and availability before you arrive. After exploring this beautiful place, we decided to keep the adventure going. We're crossing the border from Kerala to Tamil Nadu, headed to the grape vineyard in Kumbum. I can't wait to see what's in store. There's about an hour of journey ahead of us to the Kumbum grape farm. This ride is going to be an exhilarating descent down the hills, winding through a dense forest. The excitement builds as we anticipate the thrill of the ride. And keep your eyes peeled, wild animals might cross our path, and you can always spot the playful monkeys along the road. It's an adventure that promises surprises around every corner. As we embark on this descent, it's crucial to drive with caution and stay alert. The roads can be tricky, with other drivers and riders sharing the way. Taking it slow not only ensures our safety, but also allows us to truly appreciate the beauty around us. Remember, it's all about enjoying the ride while being responsible on the road. As you can see, we've descended the road, and we're almost at our destination. The change in temperature is palpable. The warmth of the sun begins to wrap around us. Yet the road remains neat and tidy, stretching out long and inviting ahead. It's hard not to feel tempted to race along these empty stretches, but always remember to stay within your limits. Safety should always come first, ensuring a thrilling yet secure ride. We've gathered for a quick huddle, waiting for the rest of the riders to join us. In these moments, we share laughter and excitement, connecting as a team. Every rider here brings their own story, and together we're building memories that will last a lifetime. The anticipation of what lies ahead fills the air, and I can't help but feel grateful for this incredible journey we're on. We've finally reached our destination, the grape farm at Kumbum. As you can see, everyone's here and the place is buzzing with tourists and visitors. The farm itself is filled with rows upon rows of grapes, hanging heavy from the vines. There are juice counters offering freshly squeezed grape juice, and even a few wine shops for those looking to take a bottle or two home. It's time to explore the place and take in everything it has to offer. We explored the grape farm for about 30 minutes, maybe even more. It was a nice break, with everyone resting, having some refreshing lime and lemon juice. Nothing alcoholic. I even tried a dessert called jigarthonda for the first time, and it was pretty exciting. After hanging around and some riders having a quick snack, we started feeling hungry. Unfortunately, there weren't many good food spots nearby, so we decided to head back to Thekkady, where we knew we could find a proper meal. Now we're on the road again, heading back to satisfy those hunger pangs. As we're riding back, the road stretches ahead, smooth and inviting. The group is in sync, riding together, and the scenery is just breathtaking. The hills rise in the distance, the skies are a deep blue, and the sun is shining down on us. It feels like a real adventure, something truly unforgettable. Experiencing this as a group is beyond words. It's a memory that'll stick with me for a long time. The hunger's setting in, but even that's part of this incredible journey back to Thekkady. Now we're climbing back up the hill towards Thekkady, the same road we came down earlier. The monkeys are back, and I couldn't help but wave at a few. There are more commuters now, vehicles going both up and down. Even spotted a temple nestled between the trees, a really serene sight. But with these narrow, winding roads, caution is key. Turns can be tricky with traffic from both directions. Strangely enough, it feels like the ride up is faster, but it's all part of this incredible experience. Now we're back in Thekkady, and we're on the hunt for that restaurant we talked about earlier. Everyone's starving, myself and the other riders too. It's just a few minutes away from here, so we're gonna park our bikes, stretch out a bit, freshen up, and finally get some food. After that, we'll be back on track, re-energized, and ready to hit the road again. After a great meal, we're back on the road again. We stopped at a beautiful spot shaded by trees, a perfect place to take a few photos, share some laughs, and chat with the group. But now, it's time to head home. This was a one-day ride with the Royal Enfield team, and the journey back begins. As you can see, the clouds are gathering, the sun is fading, and there's a chance of rain. But no worries. We're on our way home, feeling fulfilled from the visiting day. As we ride back home, you can see just how beautiful this place is. I wasn't able to capture these moments on the way here, but on the return journey, I've managed to grab some of the most breathtaking sceneries and lush greens. I hope you enjoy watching them as much as I did experiencing it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride with me. We've arrived at a popular stop, a place where many tourists and visitors pull over to stretch, grab a tea, and shop for some snacks. It's the perfect spot to take a break before the long ride back home, especially with the chance of rain ahead. We've parked the bikes in a neat line for some photos and videos. Gotta capture the memories, right? I hope you've enjoyed the trip so far, but there's more to see, so stay tuned for the final stretch of our journey. This is the final stretch of our journey, and as we descend, it has started raining. The fog is rolling in, mist covering the roads, and this is exactly what we were hoping for, riding through the fog with hazards on, together as a group. The rain, the mist, the traffic, the cool temperature, all of it is creating a perfect conclusion to this ride. Everything has fallen into place for the ideal ending to an amazing trip. And that's it, folks. What a ride. We've come to the end of this incredible ride. What an amazing day. A huge thank you to Royal Enfield for organizing this one-day ride to Thekkady. This was my first time riding with a group of 32 riders, and it was an unforgettable experience. Making new friends, creating new memories, and taking in the stunning roads, curves, people, forests, and climate, all of it made this ride so special. Every twist and turn was part of a beautiful journey I'll remember for a lifetime. It was a one-day ride, so we couldn't explore more of Thekkady, but there's so much more here if you can stay for 2 to 3 days. It's a truly breathtaking place, and I've fallen in love with it. I'm definitely coming back to explore more. Thank you all for watching this 40-minute video. I know it's not easy to stick around for the whole thing, so I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and drop a comment on where we should head next. Stay tuned, stay safe, and ride safe. Thank you.